Techmarine has defied multiple summons to withdraw from her Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologist before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
We will execute with valor. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. For the Emperor! Hold position!
Tyranid, burrowing class, apex size.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Trigon could be in.
Close formation.
Form up and move.
A single Tyranid portends a swarm. Monstrous Xenos eradicated.
Look, the beast changes its vector.
Rally and relocate, brothers.
If the sand swallows these footholds, the Trigon will seize the opportunity.
No ground is safe for long. We must keep moving.
Watch for the beast.
Servo harness gun available. Tyranids amassing on our perimeter. Take defensive positions. This tarantula is still battle-worthy. Fragmentation grenade. Automatic weaponry engaged. Formidable Tyranid organism terminated. Tyranids dispersed. U-HD servo gun is fully operational. Replenishing ordnance.
Changing magazine. Watch your fire, brother.
Servo gun do its job.
Not me!
Rearming war gear.
Rally and relocate, brothers. Tarry not, and scatter not.
up and stay close.
Close ranks and hunker down.
Gun strike ready to deploy. Shut down their call for reinforcements.
Position.
Instruments available there.
No ground is safe for long. We must keep moving.
It tunnels towards our position. This foothold is a bulwark against the battle. Speed up and stay close. Tarry not and scatter not.
Fresh combatants inbound.
Here comes the Trigon.
Tactical supplies located. Servo gun is fully operational. Fresh ammunition acquired. Inserting fresh magazines. Xenos organisms incoming. Check your war gear. Detected Xenos tunneler activity. Servo gun engaged.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform. Ready to deploy.
Hail, Astartes. I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallia. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Perhaps we can disorient the beast if we reposition frequently.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases. We move until the lift arrives.
Cycling cartridges. Its seismic signature.
The lift has arrived.
Go! Regroup on the lift!
Weapon strike ready to deploy. My servo harness gun will handle this.
Units dispatched and dispatched.
Servo gun is fully operational. Adjust your ocular module. Tyranid leader base destroyed. Replenishing ordnance. Restoring sentry to battle-ready status. Silence the enemies before they request backup. Scanners suggest a clone Xenos is near. Rally on secure locus. Magazine exhausted.
Releasing frag grenade.
There is no falling back beyond this point.
We are allies.
Does your aiming system need recalibration?
Swapping magazine.
Objective light. Destroyed the Lictor Beast. For the Emperor. For the Omnicide.
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am... Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing. Place your faith in Magos Galio, brothers. A suggestion: abandon Galio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Galio and Mitrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than malfunctioning servers. Xenos Alpha Beast eradicated.
Nothing about that servo skull sat right with me.
Servo Skull therapy period beyond their lifespan.
Remember that, brothers.
Triggering melter charge.
Redundant system.
Servo harness gun available.
See your weapon now.
Let the servo gun malaise clogs my organics.
This galaxy.
Tyranid assault suppressed. Our line holds.
Digest your pleasure.
Automatic weaponry engaged.
No Trigon shall compromise our objective. Before the day's end, it shall die at our hands.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
Your righteous reek is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm, drawing them closer and closer. This is the wrong path.
Borrower incoming!
The facility will be infested in moments.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch!
Righteous reek. Closer and closer.
I have never encountered a servo. Big servo skulls serve the Imperium beyond their lifespan. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation.
Cleanse those Xenos
You
passages!
are the weakest among them.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. I have a melter charge.
The Tyranid
Rally to point.
gets your fair share of biomass.
The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Melter charge sourced, brothers.
When you die, I will dutifully record your hours of agony for future generation.
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways! Xenos writhe and burn in their own fetid trench.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old
You
friend
passed the
of
correct
mine.
door. It
If you
was behind you.
Extra-binaric
Where your corpses shall
discourses
be
could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Noel, that I must drag you back into the light.
Gunstrike ready to deploy.
Galileo knows nothing of the shadow in the warp and its myriad secrets. I do.
This tarantula is still battle-worthy. Healing tools marked.
Without ignorance.
Administering stims.
No telling what surprises await.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galileo. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids, and you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
We shall seek out a power cell at once.
I beseech you, Galileo, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good crux. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Servo harness gun available. Discuss our security system needs recalibration. Cycling cartridges. Servo gun is fully operational.
I have a power cell.
Take the power cells to the generators.
Tyranid leader beast destroyed. Reloading.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facilities network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Viridian is your safeguard, Megos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Dig in and defend! Mitrian's connection
Exfiltration is now offline.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender claws of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Silence, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Xenos activity is increasing rapidly. Prepare to engage.
Stay close and sharp.
Rarely do operations have a clean exit.
Warspec scan confirms this is the correct vector.
Large Tyranid organism destroyed. NX location. Restoring sentry to battle-ready status. Servo gun strike in progress. Armor shredder deployed. Rearming walking. Servo harness gun available. My servo harness gun will handle this. Inserting fresh magazines. Munitions replenished. Hardware located. Gun strike ready to deploy. I can restore this sentry to operational status. Caution, brothers. Zoanthrope spotted. This strange artifact possesses anomalous attributes. Servo gun engaged. Zoanthrope eliminated. Rearming walking.
Be ready.
Walkier in hand.
No mercy, no respite, no fear.
scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Matrium's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Drop this monstrosity not quarter. Concentrate firepower on the brakes in his chitin plating. When it dives down, evade! Cauterize and collapse, brothers! Explosives cache highlighted. Purify their fetid tunnels with the melter charges! Filthy Xenos aberrations! Purge them all! Cleanse those Xenos passages!
Obliterate every last odious scourge!
Plant the melter charges atop their moldering passageways! Strike incoming, brothers! Automatic weaponry engaged.
Brace for an assault from above!
Vanishing portals.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
Magos, how well did you know Metrian?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.